top things to do in Rome on your first visit, or Rome first time must do. In my previous video we already discussed what would be the best time of the year to come to Rome for the first time, what clothes and shoes you better bring with you to Rome, and what items of clothes you better don't take to any fashion capital of the world. And of course, as always, I gave you some key elements of Italian eating etiquette, what to order and what you should never mention in a traditional Italian restaurant. You're going to Rome for the first time. What shall you start with? Let me give you some advice in this video. Keep watching. Hi guys, I'm Anna, a travel vlogger who is back to Rome again. So here, my top 10 things to see in Rome when you go there for the first time. An amazing first stop in any itinerary when you come to Rome is going to be the Colosseum. This impressive, truly beautiful and absolutely unique place. If you can, take a visit inside and don't miss out the arena, underground area and also the top tier. If you take a guided tour, you will also find out the whole story behind this impressive development, and you will understand the fame and glory the Colosseum had and still has in Rome. This is the main attraction of Rome, and what's the point to visit the city if you are not planning to visit the Colosseum? Absolutely must visit, nothing to discuss here.
There is nothing to discuss!
Besides the Colosseum itself, what else is going to be included in your day ticket? Also visiting the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. Those are the areas where ancient Rome was developed from its very foundation to the empire years. Fine, this area is quite poorly served in terms of information panels, but it's so wonderful and scenic. Just for the view and visual impact, head all the way up to the top of Palatine Hill and the Emperor's Palace, one of the most beautiful spots in the whole Rome, ancient and modern. The atmosphere is fantastic here. It's so easy to spend a few hours by walking around it first and then having some rest on the bench. Say the nearest supermarket will be quite far away. And not to spoil your overall experience, my advice: always have a few snacks like a sandwich and fruit and a bottle of water with you. This is a magic place where ancient Rome meets Italian Renaissance in one unique corner of Rome, which is called Piazza del Campidoglio. Take the steps to see Michelangelo's masterpiece, the square itself, and then walk to the back of the main palazzo for unrevealed views over the Forum. There is also a fantastic rooftop bar here. In the morning you can have your cappuccino or any other coffee with cornetto, Italian croissant. Or if you prefer visiting evening time, you should definitely go here for aperitivo. It's traditional Italian drink, usually Aperol spritz with a few snacks, appetizers to go with it. Amazing views here, especially evening times, right before the sunset. Ideal place for a date in Rome. Very romantic. Okay, no need to thank me for such a great idea for your future romantic date in Rome, but you can always thank me by smashing that like button. They definitely don't need any introduction, as they are the easiest and one of the most rewarding free things to do in Rome. Catch the Spanish Steps in the evening if you can for beautiful views over the sparkling city. Just don't sit on them. It's illegal and it's actually forbidden. You will see a lot of police guys over there, and if you get caught sitting on Spanish Steps, you might be actually charged for about 300 euros. Yep. They can certainly do this, I asked them. And if you are planning to do some luxury shopping during your stay in Rome, well, you are at the very right place. As right in front of Spanish Steps, what do we have? Right, Via Condotti, the major luxury shopping street of Rome. And here we have all the brands like Prada, Dior, Chanel, Gucci, Balenciaga, you name it. It's going to be all right in front of Spanish Steps. Do you know what's funny? The Romans, they don't usually like Fontana di Trevi area. They find it overcrowded with too many tourists, they can hardly see the fountain itself, and also things like your phone or the wallet are getting snatched very fast here, so you need to be careful. But I personally find Fontana di Trevi one of the most gorgeous places in Rome. So I would highly recommend you visiting Fontana di Trevi, especially if you're first time ever in Italian capital Rome. And still, the most atmospheric time of the day to visit Fontana di Trevi would be evening hours. If you come here evening time, it's going to be less crowds, so you will have a better chance to see the gorgeous fontaine with less tourists, and also check how gorgeous the colors are. This combination of white marble and beautiful transparent blue waters of the fontaine. You can enjoy the view of the fontaine and of course toss that coin of yours. Another quick advice to give you: if you came to Rome and you realize that your super comfortable shoes you brought with you are absolutely not comfortable here in Rome and your feet are dying and crying from pain, pay a visit to this shop. They are literally one of the best walking shoes you can get in Rome. They're the best for walking in any surface. They are sporty, they are classy, and they will definitely save your feet from agony. Two things stand out about the Pantheon. Its stunning facade, gracing one of the most beautiful squares in Rome, and the hole in its roof. The Pantheon is one of the most beautiful attractions in the whole of Rome, and its square is a must-see. You will find yourself passing by it very often, pretty much no matter what itinerary you follow. If you don't find excessive queues, go and join the crowd who are usually wondering what happens when it rains. And if you want to have your aperitivo right after visiting the Pantheon, feel free to do it at the same square, right outside the Pantheon. This square is absolutely perfect for relaxing while you're having a drink and admiring the surroundings. If it's the first time you see me, let me tell you that Italian aperitivo is usually a drink, an alcoholic drink with a couple of snacks to go with it. The square around the Pantheon is full of summer open cafes, and the quality of the drinks and snacks here quite decent, especially if it's your first ever time in Rome and you're not totally spoiled yet with a very traditional Italian cuisine. At the two sides of Corso Vittorio lie two of the Rome's most beautiful squares, grand Piazza Navona and dusty Campo dei Fiori. My advice to you guys, visit both right one after another to understand how different Rome might be even in such a small area. Campo dei Fiori deserves a special introduction as it's completely different in the morning and evening times. In the morning, it's one of the oldest open-air markets in Rome. Here you can buy different vegetables and fruit, even some clothes, which I don't really recommend you doing. I prefer other places in Rome for clothes shopping, but it's totally up to you. If you feel like doing some clothes shopping right here, well, go for it. The prices are really low. Also, this is the exact place where I get some fruit and some other snacks for the day. It's also an amazing place if you are looking for some food souvenirs to bring from Rome back to your friends and family. All this Italian pasta, traditional olive oils, meats, cheeses, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. But evening time, Campo di Fiori looks like a totally different world. It's turning into a party place with all these little street cafes and the restaurants waiting for the tourists to be loved and covered with Italian hospitality. It's also a favorite place for Italian students. Cheap drinks, simple but tasty food, and super cool party vibe. Piazza Navona, I would call it one of my most favorite places in Rome. It has a unique elongated shape. This shape is the result of original function as a stadium for athletic competitions, Circus Agonalis, with stands for 20,000 spectators. Pope Innocent even organized so-called water games here during hot summer months, for which the whole square was put under the water. I still have no idea how it was possible to put that square under the water. Unbelievable. Now it's such a magical place with three gorgeous fontaines surrounded by very Roman-style buildings. It has an endless number of street cafes overlooking the fontaines, but you can also choose to stay on the bench and relax, read your book, or listen to the street musicians who tend to sing and play music every single evening in Piazza Navona, and just enjoy this fantastic atmosphere of such a romantic city. Technically a different country, but in fact is just a square in Rome. Piazza San Pietro is absolutely stunning and cannot be missed. The square is the part of the Vatican state, but there is no border crossing or check, as such as the only difficulty you might find at the entrance is excessive crowds. The square is free to visit, as so as the main floor of the basilica, both very worth a visit if it's your first ever time in Rome. I can think of several areas to recommend for an evening stroll in Rome, but during your first ever time visiting Rome, the first one will be Trastevere to start with. Located on the opposite side from the river, from the main historical site, Trastevere is so atmospheric and has a fantastic, vibrant nightlife. Come here at a late afternoon for a stroll and pizza. This place is very famous for having the best pizzerias of the whole of Rome, and also pasta. The best cacio e pepe I ever tried in Rome was in Trastevere. Fine, I don't have kids myself yet, but I do have some friends who do. So when they ask me for the best advice what to do as a family in Rome, my answer is usually simple. Rome is absolutely perfect for the families, and there are so many places to visit and so many things to do here as a family. And still, from all those attractions Rome can offer you, I would highly recommend you guys visiting Villa Borghese with the kids. This is one of the most beautiful parks in Rome, and it also has a number of different playgrounds and even the zoo and a small pond with rowing boats and turtles. They are really cute. So definitely Villa Borghese, not to be missed for your first ever trip to Rome as a family. And don't forget, kids are very welcome here in Italy. No matter how late your dinner is in Italian traditional trattoria, I'm giving you 99% that you will see local couples having their dinner together with their tiny little kids. Yes, it's absolutely normal to take your kids together with you in the restaurant in Italy, no matter how young they are. Just be prepared that your kids will get many more compliments and much better service than you will. Italians are very family oriented and they love kids so much. Thank you so much guys for watching this one too. I hope you enjoyed it. By the way, I still asking you to let me know in the comments down below which country is your favorite. Norway, France, Italy, England, I don't know, offer something else, maybe the United States, maybe Iceland. Which country you want to see, please let me know in the comments down below. As our tradition goes, I will see you next week guys. Stay safe, be happy, and I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Ci vediamo ragazzi, a presto. Ciao, ciao, ciao.